We have 4 players who will battle it out for 2 spots in the consolidation final, where Darkbringer and Sinus Apple will await for you. Unfortunately, Darkbringer and Sinus Apple dropped down against Muda and Kid yesterday in the winner bracket final. And we have Ted and TK stepping through from the loser bracket semi-final, as well as Mooney and Aethal. So who will join those 2 for the consolidation final? I'm your host, LuckersTurbo. Welcome in. This is the next cast going on today, and glad that you all joined it in. I still need to make the overlay happening. Let's see if I have it in the Discord. But of course, it was very, very hard for me, or very, very short-termed for me to cast this one. Okay, let's see here, the overlay. Okay, I have it here, but let's focus on the first round here, as we have a battle here for that first place between Ted and Mooney, and also TK is in the mix. Look at this, Ted with a good amount of speed, but also Mooney did it also very good. TK is a little bit further behind, and then we have Aethal, who is not having the best start so far, but has not made a mistake so far. So he's still in the mix. Okay, so TK, Mooney and Ted will declare this 10-pointer under themselves, as we see Mooney finding himself ahead of Ted. Good speed side for him, but both with a mistake. Are you kidding me? Both with a mistake, and it is TK in first place. What? Oh my god. And TK and Aethal are only the players who are finishing. Are you kidding me? What was that? What was that for a round? Are you kidding me, man? So, now we go into the second round on this track. Let me bring up the overlay here. Okay, so it is looking very good here from all of the players. We have, of course, survived the map that will be played here. And now we have the overlay good to go. Yeah, the stream chat is too small. I will remove it. Let's do it like that. And Ted in first. Then we have Mooney in second place. Let's follow TK here, who's chasing Mooney right now. And it will be Ted winning this round over Mooney. And TK is just a little bit further behind, but still a good time there from Ted here with a sub 52. Clocking in his first amount of points, and also Mooney. So both of the players here who have not collected points before that will go over and take them home now. Okay. So into the third round we go. Of course, only the top 2 will advance in this double elimination bracket. This is the loser bracket final. The winners will go into the consolidation final and will face none other than Darkbringer and Sinus Apple. They will wait for you, but they of course had a little bit of a longer break. As we see Ted with a good start here. TK is in second place, 0.07 behind. And Mooney and Aethal can't stand a chance in this round. But good speed slide there from TK. Comes closer towards Ted. But Ted is still holding strong in that lead. Let's follow Aethal here, who's chasing both of the players. But this is too far. This is 0.28 of a second. But look at this line there from TK. He comes close and is now up into the lead. What a great effort for him. Ted is getting eaten like a cookie there. And TK will clock in a 10-pointer to his account here with a 51.98. Great ending from TK. So last round on this track here. Let's just delete my post here on Instagram. And let's go. TK, Mooney, and Ted are in the mix. The other player who has made a mistake, none other than Aethal, too far behind to have a saying here. Loses a lot of speed here, so he won't have a saying here. And you can see if you crash in full speed, you will lose multiple amount of hundreds or even seconds or tenths. So Aethal is already 1.6 seconds behind. TK again in the lead, so great performance here from him and also from his teammate Mooney, who is right now occupying that second place, but battling it out with Ted, but good speed start there from Mooney, contesting that second place, but TK is stumbling here in the ending, but he will still remain in that first place over his teammate, but a 52.17 will be sufficient for him. 300ths of a second. We have Mooney behind him, Ted in third place, and Aethal in fourth. As we go to the next map. Sorry, I had to write something. So it is Bake It. Let's change the overlay here. Bake It by Cyrox. The shortest map where Muda just drove a .19 yesterday. So a very cool track. I really like it. And let's see what players can pull onto the tarmac here. TK with a good warm-up. Let's check the Daddy Manias here. As you see, Ted with Daddy 3 on this one. Aethal with Daddy 11. TK Daddy 7. And Mooney is also there with Daddy 8. So great times from all of the players on those tracks here, or on this track here. 45.66 by TK in the warm-up. Good time. Very good time. And the point limit here is 100. I have not mentioned that beforehand. And TK with 34 points, looking very strong here to be one of the favorable persons to go into the consolidation final, where the point limit will be 120. But the first live round is occurring now. Oh, good speed slide there from Mooney. And he is now taking over that first stage. But look at TK and also Aethal here in the mix. Ted a little bit further behind. So let's follow Ted here for that first round on this track on Bake It by Cyrox. TK still holding strong that lead, but Aethal is crumbling here. Ted is taking over that third place. Good speed slide there from him. And Mooney, this is the double AR lead for TK and Mooney here. As Ted is coming close and actually will overtake him here. So Ted in second place, but this will be all in the last tube here, but he has more speed than him, and TK will clock in a 45.59. So great time from TK in first place there. So what a performance by TK so far. 44 out of 50 points at the moment for him, and Ted is at 26 points in second place. Mooney and Aethal are equal for that third place with 19 points. Okay, into the second round we go. Ted with a wonky approach there, but he was able to stabilize. Oh, but this didn't look too good here. And look at that, it is Mooney and TK with the best start yet again. Ted not with the best transition there. And also Aethal did it pretty good actually, but it's TK yet again on another level on this track. Good speed slide there from him, and he will remain in this lead. Ted is in second place. And then we have Aethal in third, but Mooney won't have a saying here for that third place battle, as TK is clocking in a good time with a 45.53. Great time, only 0.35 away from Daddy 1. Okay, but impressive performance here by TK. 54 points for him. What a great performance. And also Mooney, Aethal, and Ted. They have the pace, but on the other hand, it is just him who really shines through on the second half of this track. So, let's see, this time around it is TK not with the best start, so maybe the 10 points that can be distributed among a different player here. Mooney with a nice SD in this tube, as you could have seen there, so he granted himself a little bit more speed there, and he's right now in the lead. Ted with that more upside approach, but look at TK. That's what I was talking about. This second half of TK is just super good, and he's up into the lead again. Ted is chasing him down. Mooney in third, but he is not able to catch up towards Ted. So Mooney, TK, again a good ending, and a 45.44 with a bad start. So what an ending there from TK. Again with a first place and 64 points now for him. What a nice ending from TK, I just have to say that. Really greatly executed by him. So 64 points, 26 points of a difference between the second place. And it's also looking very good for Ted here, as he has accumulated a lead of 12 points over that third place already. So Aethal in first this time around. Mooney in the mix, and also TK. Who's doing the best speed slide in this section? Oh, it is Aethal with a mistake, and Mooney goes for that upset approach. So this was a good line from Mooney. He has a little bit more speed than TK. This will be all in the ending between Mooney and TK. Who will perform the best speed slide in this section and in the ending? Oh, TK with the attack, but Mooney will stay at 1 car length between the players. It is Mooney with more speed, and Mooney will break the streak. No! Yes! Oh my god, what a finish! Mooney almost choked it there. Holy moly, so Mooney in first, but only with a .88, so not the strongest time there. But Mooney with the first 10-pointer here on this map for him. And we will go to the next map just now. Wow, that was a Monka W, guys. And it is Conquerant or Concurrent. Guys, my Twitter is exploding. Oh my god. Okay, so Ted first here in this warm-up. Right now sitting in second place, but Mooney has come closer in that prior round. My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. Oh, that's how I'm feeling right now. Because I'm so hungry. And I can smell the steak. Oh, yo. But I can cast this match. And then I have some time to eat. So, end of warm-up, and we will start now as TK is on 70 points. So he has collected 70 out of 80 points. This is an impressive performance for him, and he could take it here, because 3 victories means that he's in finalist mode, and another victory means that he's in the consolidation final. Let's follow him here for that first round. TK opts for a more outside approach, and he has not granted himself a lot of speed, but this was a good SD for him. Look at that, and he will move over to the lead. Also good exit here, where you want to avoid the hole there on this left side, and you need to align your speed side just good. TK does it so good here. This upper was maybe not the best for him, but still he's in the lead. But Ted is lurking, and Ted wants to have a saying here in this round. Look at this, Ted is in first, and TK is just behind him, and TK could be denied those 10 points here as we're approaching this last part of the track. Oh, it's actually his teammate Mooney also overtaking me here. So Ted with a great ending, as well as Mooney, and TK drops down to third place. Okay, so TK with 74 points, of course, still remains in first place. Ted in second, 10 points ahead of Mooney. But Mooney with a good comeback, so he has shown that he can, that he is capable of doing such stuff on this kind of track here. And right now he's looking strong. He's in the lead, and also Ted is here in the mix. TK, however, with more speed. Good approaching from him. He opts for that longer SD, so he has more speed compared towards his teammate. And also Ted has more speed than him, but oh my god, Ted so far to the left, and TK so far to the right, and he has made the mistake. And now it's between Ted and Mooney for that first race. Mooney holds strong here. Only a couple of turns remaining for Mooney here. This is really important for him, that he stays ahead of his direct opponent. And this looks like a 10-pointer for Mooney. Yes, he will clock it in with a 53.55. Great time from Mooney. Ted in second, Aethal in third, and TK after that mistake, finding himself 3 seconds behind in last place. So TK is not able to grant himself a lot of points, or was not able to granting himself a lot of points in the prior 2 rounds. So Ted is coming close, and also Mooney is there with 52 points. Okay. Next round. Second to last round. Here. TK in the lead. But Aethal not with the best amount of speed. And Ted opting for that way outside approach. So this paid off for him. But TK has more speed than Ted. TK on another level here in this round. Not making a mistake this time around. So this is looking good for TK. He's a lead of 0.1 of a second to work with in this ending section. So Ted is in a comfortable second spot. But just when I say that, it's Mooney zooping away into the second place and just overtaking him, crushing him. So what a great speed from Mooney. Comes closer towards TK as well, but it's not quite enough. But great ending from Mooney again. TK in first and Mooney in second. Then we have Ted in third and Aethal in fourth place. But what was that from Mooney? Did he press B for boost or did he enable his hacks? I don't know, but this was very, very good. And now we have the last round here coming up on Conquerant. Or Concrement. Not sure how to pronounce that. TK in the lead. He's at 87 points. So if he finishes this round, he just needs to finish the next round in whatever position. Okay, Ted is in second place, but look at this speed from TK. He's 0.1 ahead of Ted. Let's follow Mooney here because he's right now in third place. But look at the speed from him, and he's coming closer and closer, as well as Ted towards TK in this section. But I think it's not quite enough, so positions are set in stone here, unless one of the players will make a mistake. But this won't happen. TK with a 10-pointer, Ted in second, and actually Mooney. You can't respawn. No. You can't respawn. Ay. Oi, this hurts for Mooney, and this is looking very good for Ted here, as he's at 68 points. And now we have Shadow of Myself, one of the two maps that is from has been built from Muffer here. So the WR is by Kid with a sub 51. 50.98, and I will drink some water because my throat is so sore, guys. You can't imagine that. Yeah, Muffin minus map. Unsub. Okay, but for 95 is the WR, but the Daddy Mania still is a 0.98. But thank you for your information, BCP. Just hit me up, guys, with the WR here, because I don't know what the WR on those tracks is. Yeah, I think this map is cool. This part is really decisive. You can either lose or win speed there. And also this tube, you don't want to have any sort of skids behind you. You can SD, of course, in there, but this is super hard to do. Also this zigzag here. Of course, I'm not a full speed expert, but you can see that Mooney is doing a good warm-up with a 51.33, so only 0.35 away from the from the Daddy Mania. So great time. So I have a point 87 offline, but a point 53.87. Okay, so into the first round we go. We have Mooney in the lead. He shows why he was first in this warm-up. And he's pushing it here, as you can see. He's in first place, but we have TK and Aethal also. One service saying, let's follow Ted, who is also in the mix. So what a close round here. TK fell a little bit behind, 0.2 of a second. Oh, but Mooney is stumbling in this section, and Ted will overtake him. So the direct battle here between Ted and Mooney, and Ted with a lot of speed in this section. You are so fast here on this track. But let's follow Mooney here, is in second. Those speed side will decide it. Ted does it so good, and Ted will be in first place. Only the ending is remaining, but it's not too hard to do it. Ted in first with a 51.32. What a great time. Mooney just behind that, and TK. I mean, it was enough to finish, so he will move up to finals mode in third place. Okay. Let's see if TK can close it out here and go into the consolidation final, which will be better between Darkbringer, seen as Aethal, and the top 2 of this match. Ted and Aethal with a good start. So, didn't do it. TK and Mooney. Oh, TK with a bad approach there and also a bad transition. So he loses multiple tenths of a second. And the first place will be open for someone else. Ted in first. And we have Mooney chasing him. Mooney in need of those 10 points if he wants to stay in contact with Ted here. Ted looking very strong. Look at this. Great SD from this exit. And also this one looked very good. So he's extending his lead here to at least 0.8 of a second. Yeah, 0.08 of a second. And Mooney is only granting himself second place. 0.1 behind. Ted in first with a 0.40. Aethal in third. And TK not using his first finals attempt. So 70 points for Mooney. So 3 victories for him, and he will move up to the finals mode. As we can see, a player by the name of Aethal, who is in the mix here, but we don't see Ted. He has DNF, and this is Mooney's chance to deny TK the victory and also grant himself some points. We have 2 DNFs in this round. Oh no, this is not looking good as Mooney is in the battle here for TK. Mooney has to deny him the victory. TK with a good line. This looked very good. A lot of speed has accumulated by him in this section. And TK will extend the lead to 0.05. But the mistake! So Mooney, the only player who is left to survive this round. What a broke-back round. Mooney will have the free 10-pointer here. And he can just save it here. So 3 DNFs in this round. Oh my god. Yay. So Mooney, 10 points into his account, 80 points for him, and he comes closer and closer towards Ted, 8 points of a difference. Okay. So 3 DNFs in this round. Broke back. I would insert this emoji there. And then we have Aethal in first place now. So Aethal is at 47 points. He didn't really had a saying in this match so far. Didn't really have a saying in this match so far. I'm sorry. Man, this guy's studying English and doesn't even know the grammar. What is he doing? Man, broke back. But now it's between TK and his teammate. And it's again a DNF for Ted. He's crumbling and TK is in first. As we see Mooney in second. He needs to deny TK the victory, and he also needs those 10 points. Because then he would move up to 90 points. But TK looks strong. He's 0.13 ahead. Mooney takes so many risks. But this is TK who will move into the consolidation final. GG. And also a 0.42 will put him up into there. So he will join Cena's Apple and Darkbringer to the consolidation final. And the top 2 of this will go into the grand final. Where none other than Muda and Kid himself will wait for you. So 91 points for Ted. Then we have Mooney with 86 points. So top 2 will advance. And it's not set in stone yet as we go to the next map, which is another Muffle map. So rigged Muffle, did you pay them, or why are 2 maps in this competition from you? But yeah, this is also a plus map. I really like it. And Mooney can make it here. He is at 86 points. But first of all, he needs to deny the finest mode towards Ted, that he can clock in with a 10-pointer. Okay. So Aethal and Ted have survived the warm-up. Mooney not playing, maybe resting his fingers, because the next round will be very decisive for him. Yo, Muda. 50.63 for Ted in the warm-up. So he's 0.6 away from the Daddy Mania. Has the 50 barrier been broken here, or is the Daddy Mania the WR? I'm curious to know that. So into this round we go. It's very important for Mooney, who could deny the finest mode towards Ted here. Aethal is at 51 points, so he needs to make something happen if he wants to stay alive in this match. But he is clipping it there, so he loses the momentum, and Mooney and Ted have more speed than Aethal here. Oh, so looking good for Ted so far that he will go into the finest mode, because it is Mooney not having a lot of speed in this section. Ted is in the lead with more than 0.1 of a second. Good SDs there from him on this tube. So small SDs, you have seen it there, 0.25 of a second. So he is extending his lead, and this looks very good for Ted, as Mooney is just chasing him down, and will move up to 92 points then. And actually a good time with a 0.26 by Ted. Great time, and he is up to finalist mode just now. So great time and good luck to him. So first finalist attempt for Ted. Let's spectate Mooney, who's only one victory away of granting himself finalist mode as well. But now the pressure is coming in. Ted, the first finalist attempt, and not the best start for him. So Mooney in the lead. Mooney is in the lead now. Good start for him. Very, very good start. Good SD here as well. Really gathers a lot of speed. Aethal with a DNF. So we have 2 more rounds. If Mooney stays out, we have another round coming up after that. But Ted with a lot of speed comes closer in this section. But still Mooney remains in first place. But it's Ted lurking in the shadow. You can see he's a tiny tad more speed. It is only 1 car length, and Ted with more speed here. Only 0.05 between both of them. Mooney is crumbling, and Ted with a more inside approach in this tube, and he's taking over the lead. So it's Ted going into the lead here, and he will qualify to the consolidation final. What a great ending there from Ted. GG. Wow, what a comeback from Ted. I've not expected that. Tiny Ted, more speed. Ay. But great performance here from Mooney, who's taking the 7th place, Aethal in 8th, and then we have top 6 distributed now. It's TK and Ted